Hey guys, Marsingin here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today I am continuing on with taking a look at some of the units that I think are going to EZA during the anniversary. I'm basically just seeing like how good they are currently in the meta before they actually get that EZA. So obviously for some of these units they are going to be better than others. We saw Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta yesterday is actually still pretty good. And earlier today I did the Tech Vegeta that transforms into Martian Vegeta, so we can't really look at him without looking at this Goku, but I wanted to show them both off on 200% teams, and I don't think there is one that they're both on unless I just missed one. So we're going to take a look at this Goku. He's very similar to the Vegeta. The only real difference is he raises attack for one turn on his super instead of defense, which straight away you can argue makes him worse, right? Because if you get a double super, always useful on units that raise their defense on super attack. And then his passive, he gets extra defense the more HP you have, and extra attack the less HP you have. So again, the opposite of the Tech Vegeta. He has the 30% attack and defense when attacking when you pick up 3 or more orbs, and his transformation condition is the same as well when facing only one enemy whose HP is 80% or more. So, very common that they do this when they bring out Goku and Vegeta cards at the same time, where they are just essentially mirrors of each other. But I do think, and I think most people would agree with me, let me know what you think down below, but I think in this instance we can say that the Vegeta, especially in the Super Saiyan 2 form, like before they transform, that the Vegeta is definitely better than the Goku. He raises defense on super. I guess the major difference is when you're on full HP, then obviously Goku's getting more of a defense buff from his passive than Vegeta is. But obviously getting that defense on super attack is always very beneficial. Like I said, if you're getting an additional super, it just means that Goku's going to do a second super with a slightly higher attack stat, whereas Vegeta's going to buff his defense again, which against some of the bigger bosses, like that can really make a difference. So be interesting to see what they do when they get their EZAs, because I imagine that those abilities will stay the same. It'll just be the fact that the caps will be increased, right? So like pre-transformation they might get up to 100%. Based on how high or low your HP is. Maybe they'll get 50% when attacking when you pick up 3 or more orbs, which is a pretty significant buff because it's when attacking, so it does factor in support and everything. So if that part of their passive does get a buff and it goes to above 30%, then they'll actually be really, really good even in their Super Saiyan 2 forms. But this is the problem again as well that I mentioned in the Vegeta video that we don't really want to run into. We want to run into it as little as possible in this run, where we can get stuck in a situation where Goku just keeps coming onto the rotation when the enemy is on too little HP for him to transform. So I think what I want to do here, I want to stall a little bit. So I'm not going to super attack with Piccolo. And then I'm going to get the Rainbow Orb for Pycon so that he has the chance to dodge, but he won't be providing support to the rest of the rotation. Because I want to make sure that we don't kill him on the next turn where we have INT Goku back again. And then when this rotation comes around again, then we do kill him, and then we'll move into that next phase of Cell, and Goku will be able to transform. Because I said this in the Vegeta video, so if you've watched the Vegeta video already, you'll have heard me say this, but you can get stuck in this really horrible loop where we could end up getting all the way to the end and Goku never transforms. So that is one of the big things that I want to see them change with their EZA. I think I said it at the end of the Vegeta video, but I think 60% for the enemy's HP is reasonable. If it's lower, that would be good. But any higher than that, even 70%. Like, if it's more than you can do in one turn, then it would be bad. But apparently he's got so much HP, we actually dealt so little damage in that turn that he actually transformed. So, there you go. Holding back a little bit was a good idea, because we didn't do too much damage. Also, this is perfect, because now we can go ahead and do this, which means we get the 2 Super Saiyan 3 Gokus together. I think Goku might actually get all of his links active here. He's going to have most of them for sure. So this is a very good turn now for this Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So he's going to get Kamehameha and Limit Breaking Form when he gets his super attack. So he's just missing out on Supreme Power and Golden Warrior. You're healing in slot 1, so that's fine. I guess actually we could get away with doing this for this turn. I really need to float off one of the tanks, or, you know, at least one of the better defensive supports. So now that Goku has transformed, how is he looking compared to the Vegeta? So just like Vegeta, his increase for the turn on Super changes to greatly raises. But of course, it's still only attack. And then he gets more start of turn attack and defense. His boost for the maximum defense or attack that he can get goes up to 77%. And then he gets 33% attack and defense when attacking, and chance to dodge 33% with 3 or more orbs, and then attacks effective against all types with 6 orbs. So his defensive ability is easier to get than Martian Vegeta's because he only needs 3 orbs, but his defensive ability is just a 33% chance to dodge. Whereas obviously Martian Vegeta, if you get 6 orbs, he's getting guard, which is much more reliable. And then 6 orbs gives him attacks effective against all types, which is good, but it's not like something you necessarily have to have. So I think the difference between the two units when they're transformed is with Goku, I would say you have to get 3 orbs, right? You need that extra buff. You want that dodge chance. But you don't really need to worry about the 6. It just gives you extra damage. Whereas with Majin Vegeta, you absolutely have to get the 6 orbs because you need that guard. I think I'm going to pop a heal here straight away because we're going to get our supers off here with the gods. They're going to get a double super. But if he super attacks them, they would potentially take quite a lot of damage. So I guess we'll see. But obviously this rotation is very beneficial for this physical Goku as well, because he's getting a lot of his links active. He actually might even be able to kill this cell, so hopefully he doesn't actually attack too many times. Okay, good. The one time I'm happy that he didn't do 4 supers, so we can actually get to see our Goku attack, because even if he crits, he shouldn't kill him here. Yeah, okay, so he shows off when it's not his showcase, okay. But 5.3 million for Super Saiyan 3 Goku. That is effective against all types, so obviously that is better than a normal 5.3. And he got the stun, which is the funny thing about this cell, the fact that you can stun him pretty much all the way through the event. So 5.3 million. I should have checked his defense. I did bring up the menu screen, I just didn't clock what his defense was, so you guys would have been able to see it, but getting that 33% extra when he attacks, I think is super, super beneficial. So let's float off Piccolo. We'll leave Carnival Goku on this rotation to be the tank. I really want to super attack with Piccolo as well. But if I do this, I should get... Oh. Well, I was hoping either the AGL or the Tech Orbs would have dropped down into the position I wanted them to be in, but I guess we're going to get neither. Fortunately, Piccolo is such a good defensive unit that it doesn't really matter. Cell can multiple super in this phase, but we should be okay here. Carnival Goku getting his build up. 9.5 on this turn, linked up with the gods, and then the support from Piccolo. That is pretty good. And we get the additional as well. Let's go. 5.85. So yeah, Goku, I think overall, like, it's pretty clear, even though we've seen one turn with Super Saiyan 3 Goku, remember against some of the bigger bosses, you can't stun. So the fact that both Super Saiyan 3 Gokus managed to stun in that previous turn, we wouldn't be able to do that if we were going up against, like, you know, Red Zone Metal Cooler Core or something. And then, of course, if you're going up against Red Zone Broly, dodge is disabled, so Goku's only defensive tech that he gets from picking up the orbs is essentially useless because he can't dodge. So that is going to make a pretty significant difference in the long run. I think actually I can get away with not even having to put you in slot 1 now because I can just go ahead and do this. So we'll actually, let me turn this off. We don't need to see all of the active skills in this run. So let's use Pycon's Ghost Usher. Is Goku going to kill? I can't get the orbs for... Although I guess this is the other thing, right? Like with Goku, like I said, we only really want the 3 orbs because that's giving us the 33%. We're just not going to get the effective against all types. And I'll make sure I can get the orbs for Pycon for his support. So Goku has 170k defense. When we pick up Pycon's orbs, he's going to get an extra 30% buff. So he is going to go above 200k. Then when he super attacks, he's getting the 33% buff because we picked up 3 orbs. So even then, he's still not hitting 300k, I don't think. Or if he is, he's just hitting it, which 300k defense only being backed up by having a 33% chance to dodge is obviously just not good enough, like, for the current meta, right? Majin Vegeta, it feels like he can almost kind of get away with it because his defensive tech is that he gets guard. And you see here, we didn't get the 6 orbs, so getting the additional super, his attack stat does jump up a little bit, which obviously if we did get 6 orbs and were effective against all types, we would do a lot more damage than that. But I think Goku can be good for damage output, like, overall, but I think he's aged defensively to the point where he's, I would say, unrunnable, right, against red zone bosses, unless you are literally just relying on him getting the 33% dodge chance, and if he doesn't get that, then you're dead, essentially. So, oh, and because we have a Goku with the angel in the name, we get the unit super for PyCon. Let's go. Hey, we get that in the video. That's what we like to see. So we take out AGL Cell. We've got the big beefy boy Cell now. Actually, this is perfect because I can do this. And then they can all link. They do link together, right? Yeah. So, do this. I can't get any rainbow orbs, though. That's unfortunate. Although, fortunately, the gods do get enough defense from getting multiple supers in their transformed state that we should just be able to tank anything. Plus, I don't think this Cell can multiple super, can he? So, still 265k to Carnival Goku, though. That's pretty crazy. Considering Carnival Goku is on the gods' 200% lead, and he has had a pretty decent amount of build-up. We've 18 key supered with him, like, every turn, haven't we? So, considering how built up he is, it's kind of... I was expecting him to take a little bit less damage than that, but I guess it is what it is with no support. And then the gods are at 8.78. I mean, you can see from the other units around him, right, the numbers that they're putting out, just how outdated this Goku is. So, whilst I do think he is nigh on unrunnable, whereas Tech Majin Vegeta, as we said in his video, you can maybe get away with using him on that 200% Majin Vegeta team because of his ability to pick up guard, but realistically, neither of these two units are in a particularly good spot for the current meta. So I think I did call my Angel Vegeta video yesterday my most wanted EZA from the anniversary, but I guess, to be honest, if I had to choose, because I do honestly think it will be a dual Dokkan Fest. If I had a dual Dokkan Fest, a dual EZA, like the destined rivals. If I had to pick between getting physical Angel Vegeta or this Goku and Majin Vegeta together as a dual EZA, I think I definitely would pick the Goku and Vegeta, because the units are very, very good. Were very good, and have the potential to be very good again, is what I should say. So we'll get this last turn in here. We'll see if Goku's actually able to dodge against Cell in the final slot. Piccolo should survive this, although he might take quite a bit of damage. 355k. And then 50 on a normal attack, yeah. If Goku doesn't dodge, I think he's going to eat dirt on this one attack that he has to take from Cell. So let's see if the 33% chance to dodge can come in clutch here. So 6.2 million attack with the support from Piccolo. I mean, it's not terrible because it's effective against all types as well. And there's the dodge. So that's all he needed to do on this turn, was dodge that one attack. And he managed to come in clutch. And now let's see if Super Saiyan 3 Goku can fight back against the haters. He needs to get additional supers or he probably dies. He got the second super, but how much is he going to take from a normal attack from the STR Red Zone Cell? It could be still quite a lot. Well, 30k. I would say that's not too bad for an STR Red Zone boss. So, yeah, there you go. That is the INT Goku against the Red Zone Cell. You know, he got the dodge, which I said earlier, if you're going up against any of the harder Red Zone bosses, you are essentially relying on that dodge so that you don't die. And he got the dodge, so we didn't die that turn. So, I mean, that played out exactly the way you would want it to, so I can't really complain too much about that. We should get the win here this turn, because we have disabled one of his attacks. Goku's putting out a 10 million attack stat here. Now, Carnival Goku has lost his guard, but if he dies, we just revive. So, and he's been getting additional supers. The last few times I've used this Carnival Goku, I swear I've been getting his additional 12 key super, like, almost every time. I did build mine full additional, so, you know, that makes sense. Of course he's super, so this kills him, but we don't need to sit through the revive and then kill him, because we pretty much got this in the bag now, right? So that was the INT Super Saiyan 2 Angel to Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Let me know what you think down below. Would you love to see him and the Vegeta EZA? Are there any EZAs you would like to see more than him? Let me know down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.